Greetings everybody and welcome back to DeGrand plays Hades, the Big Bad Update. Last run was surprisingly a lot of fun. I expected it to be terrible, but it was just fun across the board. Randomness actually ended up bringing us to victory, and today we have another spear run. I remember having lost that run with a spear, trying to hunt for that hunting blades. And yeah, let's not do that today. Hey, I want to... Thank you. Just wanted a good old scratch on that statue. I mean, they stand there as still as Scully does. It's so easy to get them confused, right? Let's see what Dionysus has in store for me. Well, we shall see about that. You know what? Let's take the attack here. I feel like it's probably gonna be a somewhat safe choice to make that decision to pick it. The spear attack, the regular one, is pretty fast, fairly fast, and we can get these stacks applied pretty soon thanks to that. Regular attack still fairly strong, charge attacks enabling us to take out most squishies as soon as they pop up, which is nice. And there's Poseidon. Not sure if there's anything I really want to see out of him, but as usual, we'll give him a chance. And yeah, one thing that's actually pretty cool, you don't even need to spam the spear attack. You can just do all these quick charge attacks and still get them up in a relatively fast rate.
Fortunately, navigation is my specialty, so let's be on our way.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say, Ponytail. Ocean's Bounty, I think at this stage of the game that's probably gonna be the best choice.
Sea.
Maybe we'll get some good coinage out of that in the long run. Knowing me, knowing my way to play the game, I probably won't. But it's probably at this point still better than the sunken treasure, or for that matter the special that I would never use in the first place. Well, look at that. There's money, and you know what? Gonna take it. Just to validate Poseidon having given me that boon, you know? That is the service I provide him for appearing here, giving me mediocre boons. And I gotta say, all of the boons he was offering there, they were pretty mediocre overall. Special, I mean, depending on the weapon it can be okay, but this isn't the weapon for that. That's for sure. And sunken treasure, in my book, it's almost always a dud. There have been some cases where it has been good. Usually those were in sticks when I could use the health, but that's usually it. In the earliest stages of the game, you really don't want to see that sunken treasure. Where are they at? All the way up in there. Armored and a bit faster moving. Let's poke him down, shall we? Just like that. Charge attack to get a big piece of his armor out. And taking a bunch of damage I shouldn't take there. Which sounds like a thing I would do, you know. And yeah, I actually forgot that he is moving faster. Some of these rooms, they just have faster moving enemies every now and then, and it can be a pain to deal with. Doesn't have to be, but it can be. Can you trigger the trap, please? He wasn't triggering the trap. He was standing on top of that trap all the time. So there was just no way to trigger it, sadly. And yeah, I can already tell there are a lot of brimstones in here. That brimstone, by the way, got actually quite a few hits in on me. What a hero. By the way, I would actually be interested in getting a palm, because the damage increase from my poison stacks I would get out of that would actually be kind of substantial.
Now to fix up this spear.
And gotta say, all of these pretty mediocre. I mean, Massive Spin, it's super good, it's super strong, right? But I have poisoning, so won't even be getting all that much use out of it. Let's take the exploding launcher.
I'm grateful for this.
I don't think I have had a very good run with that, but maybe that is about to change here. Maybe, just maybe, that is about to change in here. Maybe we can get the Athena special, which would be a very, very noticeable damage increase. And that paired with the fact that it can actually deflect, might be a very, very decent way to play this game here. I mean, there is usually the way to engineer a pretty strong run with Athena in general. She is a very, very easy goddess to play around with.
Fools dare stand against you, cousin. Punish them so that they learn something they ought to have learned in life.
Let's see if you got some good punishing tools. Of course you don't, because you are offering sure footing again. If anything, I am surprised that we did not get this on the last run. I am actually genuinely surprised. Instead, we got 4 levels in Holy Shield, which was super amazing. What do I even take here? Let's take the Holy Shield. I think that's the generally most useful. The cast, also very strong, but I feel like I'm taking that a bit too often recently. I feel like I'm just taking that up every chance I get. At least that's what it feels like to me. And brimstones and louds. I'm just gonna bump you guys. Like that. From a safe distance. A relatively safe distance. Also, of course, the most annoying room has nothing but armored enemies in it. Isn't that just a treat? By the way, they are standing there pretty nicely. Making good targets. And yeah, I gotta say, being able to just torpedo them like this, it's pretty decent. Thanks for the ambrosia bottle. That's the first shop just now. Interesting. Something good in here.
Something's here.
Ares again, huh?
I'll take it.
Ares again, huh? I don't want a special. Let's take the Curse of Vengeance.
This means war.
And you know what? Taking the palm here because I really want to get a good damage increase on my attack. I think if I get the Flurry Jab now, to make my regular attacks a bit faster, just because it's fun, you know, and because it will give my right index finger a well-needed pause. I think between that and the explosive launcher we would have quite the interesting run at our hands here. Thanks. And there's a better attack. 2 extra damage per take is quite huge in my opinion.
Very good.
There's a chest. There's Chaos. I'm actually gonna say hey to Chaos today.
Sure, why not?
I do not think so, boy.
That's good. We don't pay you for thinking anyway. I mean, I don't know. Are you even paid in any way, shape or form? Does anyone pay Olympian gods? By the way, all these ambrosia bottles, they are coming in fast and furious.
Let me have it.
I saw that Chaos has something good for me in store. Extra money would be stellar. Let's see that proposition then. There is actually extra money. More HP is also nice, but I hate having to deal with more foes, so more money it is. I'd say that 40% all across the board is pretty decent. And this is also pretty good. Extra dashes or life recovery? I think I take the dashes, thank you very much. Swift Strike would also be interesting.
Let's move, Hermes.
Not any point in thinking too hard about it. Let's take the Light Strike again here. I'm actually going to take some HP, just to be on the safe side. Just to be extra sure that I don't mess up, you know?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold it right there, Red Blood.
Alright, holding it. Come here. Come here, come here, come here. Okay, she's just charging up. No, does ring a bell. Never seen that before. Ooh, she just took 25 of my HP in one fell swoop. Gotta say, for a non-heated run, that's a new for me. So, I'm actually already thinking about what god to pick next. And you know what? I think I will actually go with Aphrodite, because at least to me it feels like I haven't had a good Aphrodite Dionysus run in quite a while. It's a very nice run to have. It's nice, it's basic, it's stable. It's safe. And I feel like after last time's randomness, I deserve that. I deserve to create a fate for myself that is nice and stable. And you know what? With the spear actually being arguably my worst weapon in the game, I think that is a pretty adult choice to make on my part. So...
All set.
And I think I talked about that the last time, or one of these last times. I feel like Hades isn't doing a lot of talking in the first floor these days. Feels like it's usually just Cerberus mumbling to himself. Every now and then, Hades still does a line here, but it feels like it's pretty rare. And oh my god, I haven't done a single reroll thus far. Let's reroll the HP. Taking the money just because we can. Get some more out of it for that. Who's waiting? Bloodless, huh? Not having a lot of respect for those. But I will deal with them anyway. Because they make it necessary. And yeah, by the way, out of Aphrodite, I would probably enjoy her spear special. Or... there's one more somewhere out there! 2 more, 3 more down there! Oh, these goofs just hiding down there. Amazing. Or her dash, you know, her dash being a nice evergreen at this point, basically. Making a lot of bad runs very good all of a sudden. And I think it was also the first boon we got on the last run, so clearly it was a huge, huge contributor to us managing that random challenge. Which I appreciate a lot, by the way. I appreciate that quite a bit. Let me tell you all about that. And you know what? We will get a lot of money over the course of the run. Pick the darkness. If you can afford it, why not, you know? And there's actually some more money down here waiting for me.
Come forth, wretches, and stop this meddler.
Yeah, stop this meddler. Stop this meddler if you think you can. I warn you though, I'm not one easy to be meddled with. Also, I have all the dashes. Oh yeah, by the way, I saw another YouTuber who was doing Hades, the guy called Jawless Paul. He was actually doing a dash-only run himself. He probably did it independent of me, but I still like that he did. And he also actually won. He had it with Zeus getting his entire engine on his dash attack, and it ended up paying dividends for him.
Onward.
So yeah, big shoutouts to him. Glad to see someone else trying to do a run with only dashes. If you haven't tried it yourself, guys, you really need to. No matter what dash you take, it will be a good experience. That's a DeGrand promise. You will have fun trying to do that. Depending on the dash you take, it will either be a very, very interesting or a very, very educating and humbling experience that will make you a better or a more appreciative player one way or another. And I mean, if you just look at what the different gods can offer you with their boons. Like, say you do a run with Athena, as I have done in the past. You are probably going to be very fast, because you will have that deflecting aura around you all the time. That is giving you so much survivability that getting you down is actually gonna be very hard for the enemies. Then there's Aphrodite, who basically can end up giving you permanent charms on your enemy, as long as you keep charging through them, which is just amazing in it on itself, you know?
Charon must be nearby.
Zeus, who's ridiculous. Ares, who's also ridiculous by giving you blade rifts on your dash, which is... what can I say? It's just amazing. You can pull it off, right? Let's take the Stronger Curse of Doom. Some HP. We will have enough money on the long run. Who else is there? Dionysus, which I did, which is probably not going to be good.
Right along.
And might kill you in an Elysium. But I'll be damned if it won't be a fun experience for you. If you don't want to do it yourself, I did a run on that. It was fun. I did not win. But I was proud to have done it. Maybe I will do that again one day if the chance presents itself. It's just one of these things that you can't really plan for. on your regular one attempts, because you are just very dependent on that first room, right? It has to be an interesting god for that kind of run, and he actually has to offer that boon you want to go with first chance. And then you just have to hope for the best. The only god with whom you can do a dash-only run is, for obvious reasons, Artemis. I don't think I need to explain why. And God help me, if there would be a chance to do that, I would probably go for it. At this point, I probably would. Let's see what the girl has in store for me.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting very long, did I?
You actually did here. You actually kinda did. But you know what? The special makes it worth my while.
No love without.
That's a lot of extra damage the girl provides me there. And I am very happy and appreciative about that. Nice. 150 damage each time I throw that out there. What can I say? It is very, very nice. Now I only need to actually hit them. Only sad part about it is that the spear special still doesn't apply a knockback to them. That is probably the only thing I really am not too fond about here. But you know what? Aside from that, fun times. Maybe Hermes will blast me with faster specials. Wouldn't that be nice of him? Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what it is, man, but there's just something oddly satisfying to having explosive weapons and damages in this game. I don't know what it is, but God knows I'm always happy.
I come with urgent tidings, boss. Unfortunately, not addressed to you, but someone got you these.
Oh, let's see it then.
Yeah.
Faster attack, quick recovery, greater haste. Let's rate the fast attack. It's always hard to really gauge for me if that is really truly doing anything for me. There's also Athena waiting for me again. I actually think I will reroll that.
How bad could it be?
Super bad, by the way.
Pay for that.
Could be super bad. Let's hope it won't be. No armored enemies. Only 4 of them. That's actually kinda nice. There it is. Can you hold still? Thank you. Thank you for the kind. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. He was waiting for me, that sneaky son of a scum.
Worthless wretches.
Sneaky son of a scumlord. Alright, let's try one reroll here.
So,
Dionysus again, sure. He has a couple of good things he could give me.
you'll not do so.
178 damage. It's pretty neat. Oh yeah, by the way, privileged status now. For even more damage. Thank you. I almost was awkwardly stuck in that corner there. Wasn't able to get it out for whatever reason, but in the end I did. Boom. Get a charge attack. And he's down. Thank you. Ooh, child. I like positive outlook quite a bit, but I think premium vintage is going to be the best choice here.
To my health.
To your health, Zach. To your health. Could go for the Chaos Room, but I really want to see this shop with all the money we have. I really want to do that. Also, I don't want to take a Chaos Curse into a boss room. In my opinion, nothing good comes from that usually. A strong special though. Don't mind if I do that. And sure.
I'll take that.
Let's see how this Bone Hunter fight is going to be. And yeah, the run, it really isn't bad, but it's far away from being what I would consider to be strong. Maybe Elysium will turn it around for me. First phase being done, very nice. Boom, boom, boom. Poke, poke, boom. Poke, poke, boom. Poke, poke, boom. You're done. Come out. You missed. Missed again. I shouldn't provoke him. I really should not provoke him. But I do. And there's nothing you can do about it. And yeah, I'm actually asking myself right now, how different overall this run would have been if I actually would have taken the Athena cast when I would have had the choice. Because, surprisingly enough, I actually ended up not having any kind of actual attack-related boons in here, aside from that Dionysus poison on my attack. That was a pretty awkward situation to be in. But this floor made up for that by giving us exactly the special we needed and wanted. For which I am very happy, very grateful. And as you can see, it is actually very helpful in dealing with a crowd. You came out of that very fast, didn't you? Thanks for destroying that. Wanted to eat that anyway. Up there.
Friends, have you?
Yeah. So it would seem. Nice. And yeah, by the way, the area damage of the special actually allows me to take care of these jokers a bit faster than I initially thought. Which is very, very, very nice. Poke him down. And you know what? I'm actually fully committed to the idea of not having charge attacks on this run. If Flurry Jab is being offered in here, there's a good chance I will take it. It's one down, cast, and that's all she wrote. There's also another snake, grabbing that before I leave, of course. And these things going full circle, but never getting the hit in. Vanquished the Vidra. As per usual. And you know what? I will use this opportunity to say thank you guys very much for that good feedback on that first Pyre episode. Yeah, I will. Like, only if that was the most comments I've ever seen under one of my videos. And it being a new series and all, that actually means quite a lot to me. Looking forward to seeing the second episode. Will go up after I record this one, so I'm looking forward to how you guys will enjoy the ongoing story on that game. And as I mumble here, I have no idea what god I want to see next. I'll be damned. Yeah, I am blank. I have no idea. You know what? When in doubt, take... Let's take Artemis. When in doubt, take crits. Almost always works. Almost always works. Sometimes work. Occasionally works. Hopefully it will work. Let's put it like that. I think that's actually surprisingly accurate. Actually, I should have gone for Zeus. Damn. Should have gone for Zeus. Didn't go for Zeus. I have 2 revenge effects. Could have gotten a third and the Duoboon with Ares and Zeus. I'll be damned. See guys, that is why you are supposed to think things through. Wish I would have done that, but I didn't. But you know what, it's not going to be a run. And you know, there's still a chance that Zeus might show his face independently on the keepsakes we have. Is it likely? No, absolutely not. Can it happen? Yeah, sure, maybe. Would I like that to happen? Absolutely.
Well, Zagreus, you getting out of there this time, or am I going to have to keep on hunting by myself for the time being? Probably.
Ask again in like 6 weeks. And you know what? Pressure points, exactly what I wanted.
Time to hunt.
Yeah man, time flies. It's actually just 6 weeks until the next update is hitting. No idea what that is going to bring, but God knows, I'm excited and I just can't hide it. I know that the roadmap says that they want to bring at least one more character to the mix. By the way, I saw that crit and I like it. I like it quite a bit. And there you are. Let me just poke you down like this. One cast, one special. And you're down. Yeah, they want to add at least one more new character to the family. And they also want to have at least one more weapon. I think at this point, the new weapon would probably be what I'm most excited about. New characters, I mean... At this point, that would probably just mean a new keepsake, you know? Oh, there's Flurry Jab taking that. Thank you, far too kind.
Stronger.
For this run, quick spin actually would have also been amazing.
We have an intruder.
But you know, this is peaceful. Gives me some nice opportunity to just hold my left mouse button down and still get some work done that way. Which is very nice. Boom, boom, down they go. Another god I could have gone with would have been Dionysus to get that duo boon out of him. But it's not necessary, you know, we should be having a good run at our hands regardless. Also, thanks for that bottle, I really wanted that. So let me think. I could do a reroll here and maybe get an Ambrosia bottle out of that, and you know what? I'm going to risk it.
Time for a change.
I'm going to do one more, and that should be an Ambrosia bottle. 2 rerolls for HP and an Ambrosia bottle. Was it worth it? Probably not. But you know what? I wanted to reroll blue laurels and feel smart about it for the longest time, so that was probably the closest I would ever get to that anytime soon. They're weakened. They're dead. You're armored. You're not gonna last. Like that. Thanks for showing up. More luck next time. Even more? Sure. I was a bit too close to you, I suppose. And this should do the trick. Explosive chariots, though. I like how he just went over there and killed one of his allies. Also, I like how I just wasn't able to hit that guy. Because aiming is hard. Thanks for the poison, more HP. Ares waiting here from me. Let's go with Aphrodite, shall we? Oh, the Soul Catcher fight, huh?
Soul Catcher again.
Yep. Having to take these guys out is going to be a bit of a pain, I think. But we shall manage. And yeah, I think I will actually not get the next hammer in Styx. I mean, I could probably afford it, but I don't think there's much point. Could get the extending jab, which would make my regular attacks a bit easier to use, but there really is no point to that. Not for 500 oboes at least.
Farewell for now, Sinister.
And the other special upgrades I could get, not really worth it either. So, we could get the Passion Dash, which I like. I think I take the Empty Inside though. Will allow me to be a bit more lenient about using my regular attack. And do I want this money? I mean, I could. But I think I go for one more reroll here. It was a bad reroll. That's a better one. Give me marked, please. That should be dead. Also dead. That was bad positioning. There was a lot of bad damage too. Dead. Dead. And you're the last one. You're not the last one. I lied. You're the last one. Thank you for too kind. Never come back. And yeah, the random crits every now and then in here feel pretty okay. And with all the tick damage we deal between my regular attacks and the poison ticks we apply, we should be able to get marked up pretty regularly if we get it. Which I am, with a good quality too.
Artemis, guide my hand.
There's some more money waiting in here. There's Patroclus, there's a shop. And yeah, with my money I have to go to the shop.
You dare?
I do dare. There's marked up on one of them, and if marked is up on one of them, it is up on all of them. No, no, no. No attacking the prince. No swinging swords. No stabbing spears.
No use.
Enough.
But a lot of grabbing money. 1016. Oh, there's a well. I almost overlooked that. Taking that, ignoring the rest. Let's see, Chiron.
Charon.
Oh, that's neat.
Useful.
That's a very strong Passion Dash, I'll be damned. But I think Sweet Surrender is going to be the better call here.
Heartbreak.
It's extra damage, you know? How could I say no to that? How could I say no to her? Okay, so I will say something weird now. If we get the legendary out of her, I would be willing to exchange the Dionysus attack I have right now for her attack. I would do that and it would be amazing, because that might be able to give us permanent charms with as fast as we can attack right now. Not a fan of you though. Not a fan of all of you. And you know what, by the way? Let's make a vow about actually remembering to take a new keepsake after the next boss fight. Haven't done that on the run I lost, and it effectively probably was a big reason that did cost me the game. So I am looking forward to not repeating that mistake. Didn't do that on the random run.
In the name of Hades.
Let's keep that going on. There's the unhealthy fixation, which is very, very nice.
No love without pain.
And there's another shop. Looking forward to see what that is in store for me. That's pretty disappointing. But you know what? Better marked effect. It's worth it. Could go for the HP. Probably shouldn't. Keeping my money together for a bit seems like a good practice. Hello, Jokers.
There is no greater pleasure in Elysium than vanquishing the likes of you.
You should listen to some of Patroclus's ramblings every now and then. They're actually kinda nice. Very poetic. There he is, charmed, and not doing anything with it. Also, by the way, just noticing that I never actually saw Asterius in here. I did see that crit happen though. By the way, all the damage I'm taking these days, truly and completely not the best. Don't. You are not supposed to take me on like that. You are supposed to be quiet. Quiet. Without speaking a word. When did he die? By the way, this damage is actually pretty decent. That weakening effect. And the crits on my dots. Like all the times you saw 120 damage pop up there. That was my poisoning effect. That was pretty nice. Alright. Drinking, smashing, taking, and Eye of the Lamia, of course. How could I not? I even have 2 active, so the next room might be able to heal me to full.
To the surface.
Especially if it's a room full of rats. And yeah, sticks, man. Loping to get something amazing out of sticks. Saying it again with the run we have right now. Getting attack out of Aphrodite, surprisingly, would be surprisingly huge. And you know what? Gonna risk it. She's not offering. Let's take the different league then. And I have 2 more rerolls that I should absolutely make use of. I wanna see him. I don't think I'm all that interested in the money or the HP here. Let's start with the Pom. That's always a good choice. There's Artemis again. I'm interested. Kind of what I expected to happen here. Sadly, no more Aphrodite. That's a bummer. That's a bummer indeed. Let's go with Dionysus first. Ah, well. Would have been very nice. And as you can see, man, the attacks are pretty huge.
No way.
Dealing a lot of damage in no time flat. And yeah, I'm looking forward to not selling off any of these at all. Next room, what does it have? These jokers, huh? Ah, well. All these marked enemies have nothing to laugh at here. 600. Yeah, man, if that special crits, it crits.
Him again.
If it crits, and when it crits like crazy. And you know how much I like crazy stuff every now and then. That wasn't me who did that crit, right? That wasn't me who was critting for 1,450 there. You know what? It wasn't me. That was a trap. I was about to say. That doesn't seem very likely at all. I actually attempted that bother. And of course it didn't do anything with it. Keep attacking. Thank you. Keep attacking. Good. I hope that's it for this. Still a couple rats in here. Not a fan. My god, how many are there? Thank you.
Hello there, Dionysus.
Let's see what he has. You know what? The Wrath effect is actually perfect here.
To my health.
I mean, is it? My poison effect, my regular attack also applies it.
Doesn't taste like anything.
Ah, maybe I should have taken something else. Ah well, just live with it. And I'm actually considering still buying the hammer.
Where would I be?
Maybe I will. Let's get the Athena here.
Try this way.
Let's try it. I mean, what could I realistically get out of that? Let's start with asking us that.
Riddance.
I could get Extending Jab, which just would give me a bit more range. Which I don't necessarily need right now. The extra damage Extending Jab provides is actually super ignorable, by the way. You don't need to bother about that at all. It's just 30% extra damage. It's super not worth it. And we could also get extra damage against armored enemies, which at this point would be a waste.
Not now.
And I think that's pretty much all the spear wounds I could get at this point, right? Don't think there really is anything else at this point. These bothersome borders bothering me like crazy. Okay, they're all marked. So the damage is gonna be pretty okay, pretty high on them. It's one down. Now we just need to take all these bothering bothers out. That actually hit me. Something hit me there. Whatever that was. Alright, Athena, amazing. Be amazing. That's not quite amazing. Bronze skin could be pretty nice for even more damage reduction, but I think the dash is probably going to be the play here.
The shield of light.
What can I say, man? I feel naked without a dash, and I have 5 dashes. Might as well get some damage onto them, you know?
Down those passageways.
So let's see what Hermes has in store for me.
Going.
Relative speed, I think it's a bit overrated. Faster special, let's try that out.
Faster than ever.
I think I'm trying a bit faster. I think that was worth it. Also, let's take the HP while we're at it.
That's a relief.
Probably not going to need the rest all that much. Let's go see Artemis. Oh, I still got poisoned, huh? Oh yeah, by this guy. And I would also like to get some wells that actually sell me some health. Would be a big, big fan of that. Let me tell you all about that. Either that or this one being the last hallway I have to pass through. One of these two options and we are pretty much golden here. These shouldn't be a problem in alright. Oh, they're fine. Thanks for showing up. Hope to never see you again. More rats. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, man, once the crits come online, it feels good. It is the last chamber room.
Necessate a sack.
That's very good. Yeah, looking forward to not taking your cast. Exit wounds is going to be a waste. Yeah, this Artemis is not really worth my while all that much. I mean, taking the true shot here simply because
The dead
it's unmissable. Just because it's unmissable.
aftertaste.
Pretty poor choice of a reasoning there, but there won't be all that many armored enemies.
Passageways before.
And I'm not that afraid of the enemies Hades can summon on me, so
Why not?
there is that. It's good. Less damage taken. 3% is 3%. Hey man.
You're going to budge, are you?
Thus has the prince again persuaded fearsome Cerberus to get out of his way.
Thank you, Cerberus. Thank you. Enjoy your treats.
Thank you, boy.
Cerberus has not been vanquished. Nobody could vanquish him. He is a good guardian of the underworld now, isn't he? He is the best guardian of the underworld. Hello, Hades.
Father.
Anything to say?
No matter how many times you try, your stubbornness shall get you nowhere with me.
I mean, the number of times I've sent you back home is pretty sizable at this point, so your words, they do ring a bit empty on me, you know? Just a tiny bit. Boom, boom. And yeah, by the way, with 5 dashes, which are all Athena dashes, I should not get hit a lot here. Will I get hit a lot? Knowing me, yeah, probably. Should I get hit a lot? Absolutely not. And you know what? If I get hit, I will probably just be able to shrug it off for the most part. Was he charmed there for a second? What can I say, man? My father, he raised me to be pretty daring. Oh yeah, liking the marked. Let's keep going on him as long as he has that. There you go. I'll try to keep you around, Gorgon Head. Come on, come on, come on. There you go, my boy, my man. And that should be his end. Let's see how long that mark is going to last. Not for long. Yeah, no, I don't have enough. Not quite. Not yet. Well, there he was charmed. Oh, he got me good there. Wasn't standing in the brunt of that for quite a while. Feels good getting back to the roots of getting hit by that. No idea where he's throwing these casts, but you know what? Thanks for the favor. Because that allows me to apply marked on you. Can we get it up? Sadly not. And yeah, taking a lot of damage here, but you know what? It's all poor play. It's all earned. It's all deserved. Can we charm him one more time? Charm, charm, charm. There he is charmed. Let's throw some casts out there. We missed all of our unmissable casts. Because we are amazing players, as you can see. Lasers. He missed all of them. Ooh, he did not miss that one, though. Not afraid of that, though. And he's down.
Why? I was much stronger once than this.
And praise the god for you not being that strong anymore.
Fair. Well.
I gotta say, I have 120 heat victory under my belt. Pre-nerf Hades, I don't think I could have made it against. But you know, this run, it was something different from how I usually play my spear runs. And you know what? It was pretty nice. I mean, it was different by virtue of the fact that it was a win. Let's start there. Oh, man. And we actually get a bit more of darkness in here, thanks to Poseidon having given us... Where is it? Not that one. Where is it? Where's that puny Poseidon boon? There, Ocean's Bounty. 400 darkness straight in my pocket. And yeah, guys, thanks for watching. That one was eventful to say the least. And if you liked it, let me know in the comments below. Aside from that, I'll see you in my next video. Until then, have the greatest of days.